if you're chronically ill or struggling after Lyme disease, I believe it is essential that you have a system to follow in order to get yourself well. But unfortunately, for most of you out there that have had Lyme disease, and I'm going to assume it's people that have been treated, although I understand that many have not, you encounter a treatment that's called antibiotics, and that's the system. That's all it is, right? And yet many people have ongoing problems, and so they're kind of thrown out, and it's like, okay, well, what do I do now? And I would say the situation is somewhat similar to what happens with soldiers returning from war. They're damaged. They went through some trauma, just like the Lyme disease person has a health trauma. And when that soldier comes back, there's no system to rehabilitate that soldier from that trauma. And so they're kind of like the collateral damage of war, and it's, give them some pills to numb how they feel. It's not a system to fix it. It doesn't make it better. There needs to be a system that helps to heal, helps to mend the damage. It doesn't mean it's perfect, but a system to help them heal and mend. And unfortunately, while you may not be a soldier of war, you may be in the Lyme war, and you're the collateral damage there, and there's no system for you to get yourself well again. Going from doctor to doctor and getting shots and pills, and that's not a system of getting better. That's like just taking those, giving, people with PTSD the pills and forgetting about them. That's not a system of getting better. So a system is something that gives you a map, it gives you a path, it gives you something reproducible, and it helps you train, helps you change to get an outcome. So you actually become different. You actually become something. In this case, it's something that helps you heal, right? So there's this term out there, Lyme warrior, and some of you might get mad at me for saying this, but I'm just going to tell it to you as I observe it. And what I observe is that the great bulk of people out there, they're not Lyme warriors. I would not call them a Lyme warrior. There's a lot of victims of Lyme disease, and there are a lot of people who almost become martyrs. I believe there are very few warriors. I believe there are a lot of people where the one blends into the many. Few stick out of what you could call a Lyme warrior. Well, what is it that makes somebody a warrior? Well, a warrior is somebody who fights, but if I put some boxing gloves and go on the ring and I get knocked out, does that mean I'm a boxer? No, I'm not a boxer. I just got knocked out. I'm not a fighter. A warrior is somebody who's skilled, like they're a skilled fighter. And it takes training to fight, right, to become skilled. So a Lyme warrior would be somebody who is well trained and skilled in fighting the battle that they are thrown into, like it or not. In this case, it's a health battle, right? So I think you get what I'm saying, and my point is not to criticize anybody, because I think that people need to cope with what's happened, but coping is not the same as overcoming. And so my function is I really want to help people train to become a warrior. And instead of just talking about this, I want to show you something so that you can feel what I mean.
Only the hard and strong may call themselves Spartans. Only the hard, only the strong. For our lands, for our families, for our freedoms, we march.
Dark sauce. What a pleasant surprise. This morning's full of surprises, Leonidas.
We've been tricked. We move a few hundred. This is a surprise.
Silence!
This isn't an army.
We heard Sparta was on the warpath. We were eager to join forces.
If it is blood you seek,
This handful of soldiers against Xerxes? You see, I was wrong to expect Sparta's commitment to at least match our own. Doesn't it? You, there. What is your profession? I'm a potter, sir. And you, Arcadian, what is your profession?
Sculptor, sir.
You?
Blacksmith.
Spartans! What is your profession?
See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
So what could we observe about those two sets of quote-unquote warriors? What could we observe about the Spartans? A courage, a bravery, a unity, a fearlessness, a hardness, as he says, only the strong, only the hard, right? So if you were in battle, if Lyme disease is your battle, which of those warrior camps would you be in? Would you be a Spartan? Would you identify yourself as a warrior? Would you be brave, strong, confident, courageous, unified? Would you be hard? Would you be strong? Or would you be less confident? You have your shield, you have your sword, you look like a warrior, but are you really what I call a hard-to-kill Lyme warrior? So everything I've designed is certainly compassionate to people that are ill and suffering, and you know, this isn't physical battle, I get that, but it's designed to help somebody become harder to kill, to become strong, to become confident, to be able to face the battle that they're in, like it or not, and be able to win the battle. That's what we want. And winning might be different things for different people. And I don't know if winning a battle means you come through with no scars, but winning the battle is winning, right? And that's what I want for you, is to become a hard-to-kill Lyme warrior. I want you to be able to train. I want you to be able to become confident, strong, and be able to overcome this challenge that you're facing. So the next few videos are going to be short videos that are going to take you really through the system as I see it that I've laid out. I don't know that any system is perfect, but it's better than what the rest of the quote-unquote system, medical realm is giving you, which is no system. You're just the collateral damage of war. And what I want to take you through is what I call how to solve your problem the life after Lyme disease way, to start to help you see a representation or some components of how to get yourself better, how to train yourself to become a hard-to-kill Lyme warrior.